The Scrum team members learn and explore the value as they work with the Scrum events and artifacts. When these values are embodied by the Scrum team, the people they work with, the empirical Scrum pillars of transparency, inspection, and adaptation come to life, building trust. Scrum team. The fundamental unit of Scrum is a small team of people, a Scrum team. The team consists of one Scrum Master, one product owner, and the developer. Within a Scrum team, there are no sub teams or hierarchies. It is a cohesive unit of professionals focused on one objective at a time, the product goal. The Scrum team are cross-functional, meaning the members have all the skill necessary to create value each sprint. They are also self-managing, meaning they internally decide who does what, when, and how. The Scrum team is small enough to remain nimble and large enough to complete significant work within a sprint, typically 10 or fewer. In general, we have found that a smaller team communicate better and more productive. If Scrum teams become too large, they should consider reorganizing into multiple cohesive Scrum teams, each focused on the same product. Therefore, they should share same product goal, product backlog, and product owner. The Scrum team is responsible for all product related activities from stakeholder. The Scrum team is responsible for all products related activities from stakeholders, collaboration, verification, maintenance, operation, experimentation, research and development, and anything else that might be required. They are structured and empowered by by the organization to manage their own work. Working in sprints at a sustainable pace improve the Scrum team's focus and consistency. The entire Scrum team is accountable for creating a valuable, useful increment every sprint. Scrum team define three specific accountability within Scrum team: the developer, product owner, the Scrum master. The developers are the people in the Scrum team that are committed to creating any aspect of usable increment each sprint. The specific skill needed by the developer are often broad and will vary with the domain of the work. However, the developers are always accountable for creating a plan for the sprint backlog, instilling quality by the adhering to a definition of done, adapting their plan each day towards the sprint goal, and holding each other accountable as a professional. Product owner. Product owner. The product owner is accountable for maximizing the value of the product resulting from the work of Scrum team. How it how this is done may vary widely across organizations, Scrum team, and the individuals. A product owner is also accountable for effective product backlog management, which includes developing and explicitly communicating the product goal, creating and clearly communicating product backlog items, ordering product backlog items, ensuring that the product backlog is transparent, visible, and understood. The product owner may do the above work or may delegate the responsibility to others. Regardless, the product owners remain accountable. The product owners to succeed, entire organization must respect their decisions. These decisions are visible in the content and ordering of the product backlog and through the inspection increment at the sprint review. Product owner is one person, not a committee. The product owner may respect the needs of many stakeholders in the product backlog. Those wanting to change product backlog can do so by trying to convince the product owner. Scrum Master. The Scrum Master is accountable for establishing Scrum as defined in the Scrum Guide. They do this by helping everyone understand Scrum theory and practice, both within the Scrum team and the organization. The Scrum Master is accountable for the Scrum team's effectiveness. They do this by enabling the Scrum team to improve its practices within the Scrum framework. The Scrum Master are two leaders who serve the Scrum team and the larger organization. The Scrum Master serves the Scrum team in several ways, including coaching the team members in self-management and functionality, helping the Scrum team focus on creating high value increment with increments that meet the definition of done, causing the removal of impediments to the Scrum team's process and progress, ensuring that all Scrum events take place are positive, productive, and keep within the time box. The Scrum Master serves the product owner in several ways, including helping find technique for effective protocol definition and product backlog management, helping find technique for effective protocol definition and product backlog management. Scrum team helping the Scrum team understand the need for a clear and concise product backlog items, helping establish empirical product planning for a complex environment, facilitating a stakeholder collaboration as requested or needed. The Scrum Masters serve the organization in several ways, including leading, training, and coaching the organization in its Scrum adoption. The Scrum Master serves the organization in several ways, including leading, training, and coaching the organization in its Scrum adoption, planning and advising Scrum implementation within the organization, helping employees and stakeholders understand and enact an empirical approach for complex work, and removing barriers between stakeholder and Scrum teams. From events, the sprint is a container for all other events. Each event in Scrum is a formal opportunity to inspect and adapt Scrum artifacts. These events are specifically designed to enable the transparency required. The sprint is a container for all other events. Each event in Sprint Scrum is a formal opportunity to inspect and adapt Scrum artifacts. These events are specifically designed to enable the transparency required. Failure to operate any event as prescribed result in lost opportunity to inspect and adapt. Events are used in the Scrum to create regularity and to minimize the need for meeting not defined in Scrum. Optimally, all events are held at the same time, same place.